Hi, Michael Neal here from Squash Sports. Welcome to the Beginner Basketball Series, Episode 1. Today we're going to cover passing. We're going to go over a couple of key fundamentals to improve their passing and a couple of games to improve both their passing and their catching. So stick around.
First drill that we do when we are trying to teach a kid about passing is partner passing. It's simple. You just have two people passing the ball back and forth. But this gives them an opportunity to concentrate on the fundamentals. So while doing this drill, we make sure that they do a great job of taking a step forward with their pass. The pass is initiated from the chest. That's why it's called the chest pass. And that they clap the back of their hands when they do it. The clapping of the back of the hands can be a nice tool to make sure that they turn their wrist over like they're supposed to when they pass the ball. We have them usually try and tap the back twice. That way, when we're in other drills, we can just say, make sure to clap the back of your hands, and they can remember that, oh yeah, I need to be doing this, and it quickly improves their form while passing. The reason turning your wrist over is so important when you're passing the ball is it puts pace on the ball so it gets to your teammate in a hurry, and it puts backspin on so you're not just throwing a knuckleball. Once they get comfortable with the chest pass, you can move on to doing a bounce pass. The only difference here is that you aim about 3/4 of the way to your teammate and it bounces up right to their chest. It is important to remind them on this bounce pass that you still want to initiate from the chest. You don't want to go over your head and slam it to the ground. As you will notice from our two demonstrators here, that every once in a while they'll forget to step, or they'll aim in the middle, or they'll do something that is outside of the fundamentals, and it's just a simple reminder. With that being said, I don't like to do this for too long because it doesn't keep the kids' attention, so I like to pair this with a couple games that make it fun. The first game we play is called Siege. There's two teams lined up across from each other. You put cones in a line, and the goal is for each team to knock over the other's cones, and whichever one gets them down first wins. This is a game you can do together at home, or you can even do it at practice with 5 or 6 players on each side. We have even done this at home with one kid, passing, knocking over all the cones, and just having fun with it. This next drill works on both passing and catching. Call it hot lava, and the goal is to get from one end of the court to the other without dropping the ball. So the setup for this game is we take the cones and we randomly scatter them around the court, making sure there's at least a couple close enough together so that they have a path where they can make a good pass and not have to throw it too far. So this is a partner game, and the way I describe it to my players is that you are walking on the crust of hot lava, and that the hot lava crust cannot support the weight of you and the ball at the same time. So when you have the ball, you have to stay stationary on one of the islands. And then when you pass it, you can then run to the next island while your partner waits, and then they pass it to you, and then they run ahead. If they drop the ball or they run off of the island, they have to start over again.